During his racing career, Sizing John was a force to be reckoned with over fences, having most notably won 3 Gold Cups. Although now retired from racing, he is enjoying a career as a show horse and has qualified for the Dublin Horse Show's Racehorse to Riding Horse show class. Kate Harrington, who assisted in his training, now does the steering in the show ring and tells us how he's liking his new career.
He's the only horse to win 3 Gold Cups, the Irish Gold Cup, the Cheltenham Gold Cup and the Punchestown Gold Cup. He was a 4-time Grade 1 winner for us, and he'd run a lot of very, very good races. I think he was 6 times seconds to Duvan over 2 miles when he was trained by Henry de Bromhead, and no, he's a very, very special horse. I was lucky enough to ride him during his racing career with us. He was always quite sharp, and you know, he was a very obedient horse ever from when he came from Henry de Bromhead. He knew how to do flat work, and from my eventing background I kind of always kept that up with him, and he was always such a lovely horse to ride. And it did take a while to get us back to him into full fitness to do this, because he did have a number of niggly injuries in the latter part of his career, and it just took him a little while to get right. Since November time, I did try retrain him at home, but it was all too much. He wanted to be a racehorse there, and that's all he knew, and all he wanted to do was go fast and try book me off every day. So about last end of October, early November, I sent him up to Elizabeth Power, actually Robbie Power's sister, and he also has our ex-racehorse Super Sunday as well. So the two of them were best friends when they were racing, so it's nice that they're both in the same yard now. And Isab has helped me along the way to retrain him for the showing classes. We've qualified for Dublin Horse Show. Elizabeth was very kindly rode him at the Fingal County Show for me while I was at the Curragh on Irish Derby weekend. So no, we will go to Dublin Horse Show the beginning of August, and really looking forward to it with him. Troyella in Ireland, and they've really got behind the retraining of racehorses. Trainers can meet people that are interested in retraining these horses, and they put them together, and it's an absolutely great system, and everyone who is behind it and the funding behind it has been great, and they're really leading the way in retraining racehorses in Ireland. You have to have patience and give them time, let them readjust their whole mindset. A lot of good racehorses do have good mindsets, but they've been asked to go at a different pace at life up to now, and then you're asking them to go slow, stand, as we see the horses in the background, stand in the middle of a showing ring while other horses gallop around them, and that's very different to what they've been taught their whole life. And it's great to see these horses have a second career, and the Sizing John, like, he's a complete show off. He sees a camera come out and he pricks his ears and he just loves it.